am I doing with my life? Ugh. Hey guys, so I have been doing a ton of thinking these days. And when I say a ton, I mean a ton of thinking. The main thing that I've been contemplating and pondering is, what am I doing with my life? Am I doing what I'm supposed to do? Am I doing what I thought I'd be doing at this stage in life? And if I'm not, how do I get there and what's the next step? Have you ever really seriously considered that question and answered it? And what are the implications of your answer? That's the question. And I'm hoping we can kind of delve a little bit into it when I get my tea, because I got to do that first. Tea time, talk time. Anyway, I'm not going to keep this incredibly long. Basically, how do you reconcile when your plan and your schedule for things is completely different from God's? And then you wonder what you're doing with your life because he's taking you this roundabout way to get where you thought he called you to go. And it's like, God, this is not what we discussed. Like, do we need to meet again? Because this ain't it. Now, y'all probably think I'm crazy when I say that, but I swear that this is how I talk to God. Like, I talk to him like I'm talking to another person, like in the room with me. So it's a very real conversation. I feel like he knows me better than anybody else. So if I can't be real with God, then who can I be real with? So I just try to tell him exactly how I feel, what my concerns are. And usually the concerns are two things. Number one, his methods, because they never seem to be in order. It always seems to be very roundabout, and it doesn't really make sense to me. So that's my number one complaint. Secondly, would be his timing. Let's just be real. Like, God's time is like on another level. It's like, dude, I understand you live forever, but I don't. So can we get with it? Because time's a ticking, brother. Let's go. Like, for real. Like, that's how I feel sometimes. And so right now I'm just trying to get to a point where I can just figure out, okay, God, clearly I can't speed things up or change the method. So what do I need to do? And how do I get there? Because I don't want to live my whole life out of his will and not reach the full potential and fulfill the purpose for why I'm here. But there's a lot of things that I feel like I need to learn in the meantime that he's showing me. And so I've kind of like broken it down to three things that right now he's teaching me. And the first thing is, sometimes you got to cut certain people, certain activities, and certain things out of your life to actually do what God's called you to do. And that's so hard. For someone like me who just craves lifelong, stable friendships and relationships, it's hard to walk away from people specifically. Because when I make friends with someone, like, my intention is to be your friend forever. Forever. Like, you cannot just get rid of me like that. But one thing God's shown me is that you just got to snip and cut those people and those things out, because if they're not helping you achieve your purpose, they are hindering you. And ain't nobody got time for that. We interrupt this program to bring you this important message.
Now I can cut you in, or I can cut you out. Or, well, I can just cut you. Snip, snip, suckers.
Now back to your regularly scheduled program. We have limited time on this earth, and I can't have people in my life or activities or distractions in my life that are going to keep me from the sole purpose for my existence. That's number one. I'll take one away, so that's just one. Number two is surrendering my plans, my methods, and my timing to God and accepting his plans and his timing and methods. That is probably the single most difficult thing about being a Christian, because when he said you have to take up your cross and lay down your life, he was not playing. I kind of wish that was one of those parables, but it's not. Like, he's being like legit, like, you need to be focused on me and what I want for you. And sometimes I just want different stuff. But one thing I'm learning is that, God knows me best. And so he knows what will really fulfill me the most. So I've done it my way, but I really feel like it's time for me to transition into something else. And I feel like God has taken me through these various experiences, some tough experiences, and some, just really life-changing experiences to get my attention, number one, and to show me that I need to trust his ways and to trust that he knows what's best, and that what seems like me going out of order is actually all a part of his plan. Now, that's easier said than done. I'm not quite there yet, but I'm working on it. So do I get points for that? And last but not least, I feel like the Lord is trying to tell me to enjoy the journey and not focus so much on the destination. I am so type A. Like, I have had my entire life pretty much planned to a T since kindergarten. And I'm not even kidding. Like, I had where I was going to go to school, where I was going to get my master's degree. I knew where I was going to live. I had everything just mapped out. And the crazy thing is, most of the things I planned happened. And so that kind of messed me up, because now that I'm in a place where they're not coming to fruition the way that I thought or in the timing that I thought, I'm like, God, what is happening? We need to get on the same page again, because right now we're in different books on different shelves in different libraries. What's happening? Like, for real, what's going on, God? And what he's showing me is that right now, he just wants me to enjoy his presence and to just trust him step by step without knowing what's going to happen in the end. And this is part of the journey, actually. I don't know how he's going to use YouTube to impact my own life. I don't know if this is for me or if this is for someone else. But all I know is I'm going to be obedient and commit to this. And when he tells me to do something else, I'll do it and see what happens. But I just want to say thank you in advance for coming on this journey with me. And hopefully you get something out of it. I mean, I'm a little out there. I'm a little nuts. So I can hopefully provide some sort of entertainment at the least. But I'm definitely not here to try to change, I'm not trying to be Dr. Phil or anything like that. But I just kind of want to share what I'm dealing with, what I'm thinking through as it's happening. Because my inclination is to wait until I have gotten past the struggles and then come and encourage people. But sometimes I think it's more helpful for people, especially other Christians, to see that we don't all have it together. And if we're really being honest, no one has it all together. People are really good at putting on fronts, but no one has it all figured out. And so I just want to kind of invite you on this journey, and I don't know, we'll see what happens. So that's it. That concludes tea time. I hope you enjoyed it and got something out of this. If not, well, too bad, suckers, because I'm good. Bye. Peace out. So I have my tea now and my little teaspoons. Oh, got a little wrapped up there. Make sure you take time to blow it off, because you definitely don't want to end up burning your taste buds off. That ain't no fun. I don't want to turn into the fifth sense. Okay, I need all 6 of my senses. Oh wait, there's only 5. The 6th sense was that movie. Top of the dome, I tell you. I need to get more sleep, I tell you. I've been up since 4 a.m. It's been a long day. But anyways,